majority, I declare to pass. The bill is ordered transmitted to the Senate. Order business 15. Remarks from the floor.
Whereas the Republic of Azerbaijan restored its independence in October 1991 after the collapse of the Soviet Union, proclaiming itself the heir to the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic, which, established in 1918, was the first secular democratic republic in the Muslim world, among the first nation-states granting the right to vote to women, and was recognized by their democratic nations, including the United States of America. And whereas the Republic of Azerbaijan is today a staunch ally and partner of the United States in a strategically important Southern Caucasus region bordering Iran, Russia, and Central Asia. And whereas the United States of America was one of the first countries to recognize the independence of the Republic of Azerbaijan in 1991 and establish full-fledged diplomatic relations with it in 1992. And whereas since 1991, the Republic of Azerbaijan has consolidated its sovereignty and independence and has become one of the most rapidly developing and modernizing countries in the world, the largest economy of the region, and the biggest U.S. trade partner in the South Caucasus. And whereas over the last 23 years, the United States of America and the Republic of Azerbaijan expanded their partnership and developed multifaceted cooperation ranging from energy security, fighting against international terrorism, drug and human trafficking, to non-proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. And whereas the Republic of Azerbaijan was one of the first countries to render comprehensive and unconditional assistance to the United States after the terror attacks of 9/11, opening its airspace and airports for the use by coalition troops in Afghanistan and sending its soldiers to serve shoulder to shoulder with U.S. troops. And whereas since 2001, the Republic of Azerbaijan has been providing a vital transportation route for around 40% of all supplies for American troops in Afghanistan. And whereas the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry stated on June 3, 2013, that Azerbaijan has been an important partner in Afghanistan, in ISAF, and equally important with respect to the northern distribution route, but also the southern gas line and other issues that are of great importance to us. And whereas possessing vast oil and gas resources, the Republic of Azerbaijan contributes to the energy security of the United States, Europe, and Israel, and is a critical element of the Southern Corridor, which will further enhance diversification of energy supplies to our European allies. And whereas Azerbaijan has a long-standing tradition of peaceful coexistence between various ethnic and religious communities, and is one of the few secular countries with a predominantly Muslim population that means close, friendly ties with the State of Israel. And whereas the Republic of Azerbaijan, represented by its Consul General, attaches great importance to expanding its relations in all spheres, including trade, cultural, and educational exchange with the state of Nevada. And whereas it is critical for the United States of America to continue to further support the freedom and independence of its allies, such as Azerbaijan, and strengthen our relations with them in order to advance our common interests presently and in the future. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the partnership and friendship between the United States of America and the Republic of Azerbaijan is recognized, and the relationship between the countries will be enhanced through mutual support and effort over the many years to come. Dated this 28th day of April, 2015, John Hambrick, Speaker of the Assembly.
Assemblywoman Spiegel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Order of Business 15.
Order of Business 15.
In 2012, Nasimi Aghayev became Consul General of Azerbaijan in Los Angeles, with a consular district that includes California and 12 other western U.S. states. Prior to Los Angeles, the Consul General served as the Consular for Political and Public Affairs at Azerbaijan's embassy in Washington, D.C. Joining Azerbaijan's diplomatic service in 1999, the Consul General also served at the country's embassies in Austria, Germany, as well as in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Baku. The Consul General holds a Master of European Law degree and BA and MA degrees in International Relations. He was also trained at the Vienna Diplomatic Academy in Austria. His book, Humanitarian Intervention and International Law, NATO Operation in Kosovo, was published in Berlin in 2007. He is fluent in English, French, German, Russian, Spanish, and Turkish. His vice counsel, Rafik Rostomov, accompanies him. Would you please stand so that I can present you with this proclamation?
I have known the Consul General for a few years. I had the privilege of traveling to Azerbaijan about a year and a half ago on an international forum that fights human trafficking in that region of the world. Many of you may have seen the movie Taken and Taken 2. It's that portion and going up into Eastern Europe. And Azerbaijan has been fighting human trafficking and has fought the struggles of the Soviet expansion in that part of the world as we see it unfolding now. And the Iranian Revolution, and as they are trying to grab other portions of Eastern Europe. They are an ally of this country, and Mr. Consul General, and you are a friend to myself and my wife. Thank you for being here. It's our honor.